Thank you. My name is Obed Ogera, a student from Southern New Hampshire University. I'm here to talk about claims that scientists make about some discoveries they make, which they intend to tell us to believe in, but it's good to believe on something that has been proven under no doubt. Scientists have made so many discoveries, giving us some ideas about what we believe and what we should not believe. But these facts, I think, they do not have valid evidences and some proofs with a lot of experiments to show that the idea they are posting forward is in one way or the other convincing. That's why we are going forward to look at some two investigators who was given some ideas about happiness basing on some criteria to make sure that we understand it well and judge which criteria is better than the other. The first person is Brondon. He has given some ideas about happiness, and he gave three criteria of being happy. The first criteria he gave is about giving ourselves hope. Hope is a matter of like upping yourself expectation of maybe the other day or the other minute, expecting that things will be working well. According to Brondon, he tried to say that happiness will be increased as much as you hope for the next day. You give yourself for the next day is great things will happen the next day. Giving yourself hope for the next day will actually give you a success of the dreams of your life. Ronald say that hope is the key to succeed in everything that you are doing. The next thing is talks about is helping other people. It was very amazing that it says that helping other people also increases your happiness. If you want to be happy, just help people. If you want to be happy in this world, try to make other people to be happy by helping them. That's as by Brondon. And the third point, it tries to tell us that physically and mentally is another key of being happy. Being healthy physically and emotionally is a key of being happy as by Brondon. By this, it means that being happy emotionally or physically by drinking water always, sleeping well, and that I quote, it says that sleep the expected hours, eat more greens, avoid sugar, and have a break wherever you have a lot of exercises. Not monopolize yourself, have some breaks. That's according to Brondon. Also, to go back to the idea of Brondon about giving yourself hope, he says that sometimes we intend to be looking at what has happened to us in the past so much and forget that what has happened at the past is just gone. We have to prepare to plan for tomorrow. And if we forget what has happened at the past and prepare for the next day, then we will increase our happiness. If we intend to look at what has affected our past and maybe went wrong with us, and then we use the same thing to predict of tomorrow and make the better tomorrow, then we will be happy in the rest of our life. Another another discover is Sonja. He actually gives his own ideas. He says that happiness goes hand in hand with kindness, being kind. Sonja goes ahead and gives some ideas that if you want to be happy, in an hour, you take a nap. The second idea he says that if you want to be happy in a single day, you do fishing. You go and do like fishing. And the third point, he says, if you want to be happy, in a month you get married. And the third point, he says that if you want to be happy in a year, then in health, fortune. But in the lifetime, happiness comes when you help other people. He quotes for the third president of the United States, who says that benefits of helping some people is beneficial. Benefit of helping other people is beneficial. Sonja goes ahead and performs an experiment, which actually deals with happiness. He groups students in 3 groups, who performs in that experiment and does the experiment, and he tells them to make an act of being kind. These students goes ahead. He makes 3 groups. These students go ahead. Some of the first group did not do anything, and the second group was kind of doing the experiment without following the instruction. The third group did the experiment following the instruction, which said that you do act of being kindness once a week in 5 weeks. The group that had to follow the instructions performed very well. Sonja showed us some graphs which showed that the experiment was successful with the investigation he did. As by my side, I think Sonja did a search scientifically, and the ideas he gave was actually experimented, and the ideas were very good. According to me, Sonja is the one who did the scientific experiment of being happy. Thank you very much.